What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday morning. I hope you can hear me. I have a couple microphones, but I have a new camera on my PC that I'm using for the first time, and I think it has a built-in microphone, and I know this microphone should be working too. So give me a thumbs up if you're out there and you're listening. I know it's pretty early for a lot of you, but if you're listening, let me know. Um, so I just wanted to come in today to share about my experience Saturday night. I was invited by my good friends Adam and Chico. They host Milanga Leche or Mala Leche, which if you know them, they both have a great sense of humor. I didn't realize until it just shows my Spanish level. I didn't realize it was called bad milk all this time, so it's kind of funny. Their milonga is called bad milk. And for those of you out there that are listening that don't know what aren't into tango, or don't know about the tango culture, a milonga is just a place where people come together to dance tango. And in New York City, it was this big dance room. In other places, it might be a home or a cafe or art gallery. I mean, you name it, anything can be a place for a milonga, even like an outdoor gazebo. Um, there's one milonga in Buenos Aires. It's one of my favorite ones called Glorieta, and it's out in the outer parts of Buenos Aires. And it's this huge gazebo, and people come and dance there, and they have wine and snacks and picnics, and they just hang out in this beautiful huge gazebo, and they have tango there, and it's really just amazing, especially in the warmer weather. It's a beautiful park. So yeah, Malanga is just a place where you go dance tango. And anyways, Adam and Chico have been organizing this milonga for 16 years. And if you've organized anything, not even tango related, if you're an organizer of a birthday party, a wedding, like a Super Bowl party, like you know the effort that it takes to the idea, planning, the work, the obstacles, the inevitable obstacles, and the creative thinking and ability to adjust and to both make your audience and your viewers or your guests happy, but at the same time know that you can't make everybody happy, and just all the hard work that goes into it. So they've done this for 16 years, which is a long time to do anything, um, especially like an event that's a monthly event that has a lot of strings, has a lot of moving parts, and they're so innovative and creative. They, like a lot of other organizers in New York City, Robin Thomas for sure, and Tina and Michelle Lamb and at Destino, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but those are I guess my closest friends, some of my closest friends, and they really rock New York City and create like this energy um, that exists already in New York City because it's New York City, but it's a separate energy that really makes people excited, and they're all creating valuable uh, uh, experiences for people. And so Adam and Chico um, invited me to come to their Malanga. I've DJ'd for them before. I've DJ'd for many years in Buenos Aires and in Canada, U.S. And it's something I really enjoy doing, and I really enjoy teaching, and I really enjoy DJing. It really feels joyful to put together music in a way that tells a story and to invites people to have a really wonderful dancing experience. So they invited me, and many of you know I have a son now who's one. So Avital and I are busy. As you can see in my background, there's like a diaper over here, right there. That's like a diaper that hasn't been picked up yet. But if you've lived with a baby, a 1 year old, like this is probably your life a little bit. There's things that aren't always organized. Um, there's a balloon. There's just things happening, and it's really nice actually. So, but they invited me to come, and I talked it over with Avital. Decided I'd do it, so I decided to go, and and really had a wonderful time. And one of the things I suggested to them, because I'm always thinking about ways to incorporate music into my life, is I said, hey, why don't I sing a couple songs at your Malanga? Now, I should tell you that this terrifies the shit out of me. But I've I've stopped giving a shit about it, and I've just decided I'm gonna just continue to push myself into um, situations that will both scare me and also help me to grow. So I've been playing for about a year and a half in front of open mics, and so I decided, each time I'm going to try and do more and more. And I've been recently invited to Boston by my friend Aisha Stevens from HWS, from Hobart and William Smith Colleges, where I went to college. And I'm going up there to be a part of a bigger show that she's organizing. She's putting on a concert and asked me to open for her for this concert. So we're talking about that tomorrow. And so stay tuned for that. So if you're in the Boston area and you want to get together, or if you want to come see me play some of my songs, I hope you will come visit. So Adam and Chico let me come on, and I was chatting with Adam. And I said to him, I said, "Thank you for trusting in me to sing at your Malanga, because as an organizer myself, like, I don't just bring anybody on to perform. Like, I really think about who I'm inviting to my big event. Like 16, there's 180 people there. It was a big event. Like, I would really think about long and hard, like, do I want this person to kind of represent me, so to speak? And he said to me, he's like, yeah, normally I'd be like, send me a clip or something, but they just like blindly like trusted me. And he's like, well, I've known you, Travis, for like 20 years. Like, we've known each other for a long time. And so, like, it's really great to have friends that just, they don't even question what you're going to bring. They just know it's going to be good. And I know that's true for Adam and Chico too, because when I think about having an event, think about who do I want to bring, and Adam and Chico would be on the top of the list of like people to bring to be a part of something I do, just because I know whatever they do, they'll they'll bring energy and fun and their whole heart, and it'll be great. So I'm really proud of them for everything they've accomplished, and that's just one event that they do. They do a lot. And yeah, so it's really great. So anyways, I have a clip from it, from the performance, and it was a sing-along and then two danceable songs. Two songs I wrote, and one is a cover. First song I wrote is called "The World Is a Beautiful Place," and it's beautiful, I think, how a song can be impacting. And when I first wrote this song, it was kind of about, the chorus goes, hey, hey, ho, don't you know, we've got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know, the world is a beautiful place. So we got a lot of life to live before we go. But it's also a reminder that, life is short and you never know. So, and this song was a little bit emotional, I think, for some friends, because of just a recent event that had happened. And so it's interesting how a song can resonate in a way that you don't predict, I think, to people, because people take in words, and when the words resonate, they might resonate for different reasons, and they connect to emotions. And I think that's, to me, when I've listened to songs, I think of Matchbox 20 and the song 3 AM, which if you listen to it, the real version, and then listen to it again on their VH1 Storytellers and hear the story, it connects differently. And so he talked about in that interview with him how like songs can mean something different. And his song sounded like a love song, but really it was about his mom having cancer. And so when I heard it too the first time, I thought it was like about a relationship, a love song, like about a couple. But then when he told the story, it was about his mom. And so, and I think that resonates for a lot of people, because I think a lot of men certainly have a very intimate, and you could even say romantic, relationship with your mother, I think. I joke with my mom and I say I've been one of the most romantic men in your life. It's kind of true because I would always go buy her, get her flowers from the field. I'd pluck her all sorts of things and do little gestures for him or make her dinner. I tried to do little things that were sweet, I guess. So, anyways, you never know how a song's going to resonate. So, I'm hoping everyone can hear. I'm not sure if you can. If you're out there and you can hear me, if you can drop in a comment. There might not be anyone there tonight or today, this morning. But so this is the song that the first song I sang Saturday night at Leche with Adam and Chico, and it was a sing along. So I got everyone to sing along. 180 people that didn't know the song, so I just sang it a few times, like this. So I just sang it without the guitarist. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know we got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know we got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. I stopped to think, yeah, I stopped to pray. Got down on my knees, said what I had to say. I called my mama just the other day. She said the world is a beautiful place. She said, hey, hey, ho, don't you know got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. Don't lose faith, don't lose your shine. Sometimes your heart's gotta wait in line. The road gets tough, but we still got time, and the world is a beautiful place. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know we got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. I met a stranger and he smiled my way. He said, it's kind of rare to find peace these days. We shared a laugh, he said, come what may, the world is a beautiful place. He said, hey, hey, ho, don't you know we got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. I took a walk to where the wild things grow. Heard the breeze telling stories that the children know. They teach us that it's not how fast you go, and the world is a beautiful place. And all the children sing, hey, hey, ho, don't you know got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know we got a lot of life to live before we go. Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place? Hey, hey, ho, don't you know you got a lot of life to live before we go? Hey, hey, ho, don't you know the world is a beautiful place? So, that's The World is a Beautiful Place. Shout out to Adam and Chico in New York City. And thanks for letting me be a part of your fun events. And I can't wait to come back and do it again. Maybe this time we'll get you and Adam singing and playing an instrument too. That'd be a lot of fun. We need a little bit of a rehearsal time maybe to come early. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good day out there. I'll play one more song. I have a little bit of time this morning, so I'll play another song. This is a song that is Avital's favorite song. Maybe if she hears it, she'll even come in here. And she's out with Tal right now, hanging out with him. We have an interesting schedule. Avital works full time right now, mostly from home. And sometimes she stays home, sometimes she goes to cafes because she enjoys that environment. And I'm with Tal most of the day, and I'm taking care of him, but also managing and trying to do lessons. I have a couple students still, tango lessons, and I have some photography projects that I'm working on as well, and I'm working on this music as well. And the music isn't just just as a hobby. I'm also trying to take it where I can start to play for children, for nursing homes, retirement facilities. There's a need for it, and there's a lot of joy that I get from learning these songs, and sometimes writing my own songs too, children's songs and songs in general. So this is even a song that I might play for children or for people at a retirement home. So it's called Where the Snow Met Something. It's about growing up in a place where there was a lot of snow and how that impacted our lives. Well, I grew up where the snow don't fall to land like a knock on the roof from a heavy hand, and the wind would talk through those kitchen walls while the wood stove fought to warm us all. And Dad shoveled out that buried box, he cursed the plow, and he checked his watch, and Mom leave dinner out like a small town prayer, made it taste like love with nothing to spare. And I was lucky to grow up slow, where the snow meant something, and the wind did blow, 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 where the people meant more than the things they own, and time didn't run, no, it just walked you home. And the neighbor kids, we stuck like glue. We rode our bikes and we played ball too. We jumped off barns, boots full of fear. We laughed so hard we nearly disappeared. And spring brought mud up to her knees, and trout streams cold as memories. And Dad fixed things with baling twine. Mom sipped her tea like it was wine. Yeah, and I was lucky to grow up slow, where the snow meant something, and the wind would blow, 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 where the people meant more than the things they own, and time didn't run, it just walked you home. Now I go back just to see if those pines still whisper to me, and the road still bends, and the signs still lean, and the air still smells like a frozen dream. And that old place, it don't say much, but it's got a hold on you don't need to touch. And if you ask me what I miss the most, it's the silence by the sun and the Holy Ghost. And I was lucky to grow up slow, where the snow meant something and the wind did blow, 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 where the people meant more than the things they own, and time didn't run, it just walked you home. And I was lucky to grow up slow, where the snow meant something and the wind would blow, 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 where the people meant more than the things they own, and time didn't run, no, it just walked you home. And I was lucky to grow up slow, where the snow meant something and the wind did blow, and the people meant more than the things they owned, and time didn't run, it just walked you home. I wonder if there's other musicians out there, singers, that when they eat and then they try to sing and they get the hiccups. I'm curious how you prevent that, or if you prevent that, or if it just happens and you just kind of go along with it. Or I imagine if you're a professional and you have to get out there and really sing really well, like you're probably not going to eat for a little while before you sing. I don't know. I'm curious, musicians out there, when do you eat before you play? Because you need some energy, right? So. And I'm assuming not everyone out there that's a musician is doing drugs and drinking alcohol, but I'm sure a lot of you are. And but the people, especially the people that aren't, like, when do you eat? How do you eat? And what do you eat? And so that way you don't get hiccups when you're singing. It happens to me all the time. I've tried different timings of eating and what I'm eating too, and I get there and I start to hiccup in the middle of a song. It's funny. I just have to make a song called Hiccup, so that way when it inevitably happens, hiccup, hiccup. Avital, I think, suggested that, having a hiccup song. Hiccup, 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 hiccup. Hiccup is a kind of interesting sound in its nature. Hiccup. It's a very lyrical sound. Hiccup. It's funny when Tal hiccups. He's so cute. He's very cute. All right, I'll do. I don't know if there's anyone out there. Hopefully. If you're out there, there's one viewer. If you can hear me, just give me like a thumbs up. I'm hoping there's audio, but I'm not 100% there is. I normally would use my phone, but I have a new camera that Avital gifted me for my birthday, and the quality looks pretty good on my end, even though I'm switched. So this is my right hand, and it appears on my left side, but everything is switched. But other than that, the quality looks pretty good. I'm just curious if you can. Okay, there's a thumbs up, so sounds like you can hear me. I'm gonna do one more song. This is so these first two songs, the world is a beautiful place, and where the snow meant something, and this one, I'm going home, are three songs I just recently had recorded for the first time. Now the recordings are not in their completion yet. That was just me and a vocal playing guitar. So there's more to do to them. And then one other song that I had recorded was Choo Choo, which is a really fun song about a train. And maybe I'll play that one after this one. So this is I'm Going Home. So this is the third song that I'm getting recorded. And my goal is to I have so many songs. I'm going to record some of these songs and get them produced so that way they're full songs, and try to put them on a record and just put it out there for people to enjoy, and have a kind of a cool album and have lyrics inside so you can see the lyrics of the songs. I really miss that. I remember having a cassette tape of like Queen when I was a little kid, and I remember just laying on the couch listening to Fat Bottom Girls and We Will Rock You, and listening to the lyrics, and it was so much fun, and it was so memorable, and I remember it to this day. And I'm 48 years old now, and I remember to this day when I was like 8 years old or 10 years old listening to this record, or this cassette. And I think that's missing. And I bought some records because Avital bought me a record player for Christmas. So I have a record player, and I bought a John Prime album, a John Denver album, and a Metallica album, the Black album, which is one of the best, in my opinion. And then Avital got some classical music too. So we're listening to radio in preparation to have our own record, and make my own record. And I have so many songs. I have like 50 songs, originals, that are pretty good. I think have legs to be something special. I think each of them has something unique and profound and beautiful and moving. And like a lot of my songs are like so many people's songs are really trying to make an impact. Oh, hey, buddy. Hello. How is come to steal the show? We were joking last night. We were at open mic last night, and my friend Paul and I played together. And Paul said to me, "You should put Tal up on the stage with us." And he's like, Paul's like, he'll steal the show, and it's so true. If Tal's up on the stage, he will steal the show because he is a cutie. Or Avital will. Where's Avital? Where's your mom? She's in the other room. She'll steal the show too. Or wow, it's really bright here, isn't it? It's really bright. So Tal is here to steal the show. The song that I've been singing to Tal recently is by John Prine. I don't have it fully memorized yet. I have to see if I can find it. It's called "All the Way" by John Prine, and it's a beautiful song. And it's a really slow song, and I've been singing it to Tal, and it helps him to chill out and go fall asleep. See if it works today. So it's called "All the Way." Let's see if I can. Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry, guys. There we go. Trying to find my screen. So, it's called "All the Way" by John Prine, and it goes, "Love gives, love takes. It takes a lot of lucky breaks, lucky strikes, lucky stars. I don't know how I've got this far. Who knows where it's coming from or where it's going to? Can I go all the way with you?" That's a little part of it. But I sing that to him and put him on my shoulder, and he just chills out. I dance with him in the living room. And Tal hasn't been super affectionate with me the first year or so of his life. I think partially because I have a beard, and he was just really connecting to Avital. But now, if he's a little fussy, I can just grab him. I'll turn the lights down in the living room and put on a speaker with some soft, beautiful music, like Jewel and John Prine, and just little soft songs, and I'll sing to him, and I'll dance with him, and sometimes I'll put on faster music too, like even like Metallica. Like I'll put on music and I'll jam around with him when he's more awake, and he loves it, and whatever dancing I do, it doesn't matter what it is, hard Metallica or bachata or whatever, and Avital and I dance with him a lot too. So he really enjoys it usually. So we enjoy doing that with him. And Avital, can you come here for a second? So as part of my the Travis Widrick show, come down here so you can see in the camera.
All right, I don't have a chair.
Oh, you sit next to me. Here you go. Avital is I'm gonna start having guests on the Travis Widrick show, and of course my first or second guest after my mom will be Avital. So I'm gonna be having a chat with Avital about her life and what she does and what she's up to, and maybe we'll sing. Probably we'll sing.
And it will be on Saturday.
It'll be on Saturday. So every Saturday, maybe every Saturday, but I'm still deciding when to have the Travis Widrick show where I do interviews. So maybe Saturday would be fun. So I'm gonna sign off for today though because I have to play with this guy, maybe play some music. And he's very engaged and wants to touch everything up here. So hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you can hear this. And if not, I'll make some adjustments for next time. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you soon.